how to field strip and clean your SIG P365. Gonna start by ejecting the mag. We're gonna make sure the firearm is clear, visually and manually inspect that chamber. Next, we'll go ahead, drop that slide forward. Next, we're gonna go ahead and turn this safety lever perpendicular to the slide. From here, we can slowly drop the slide, and this should push forward and separate from the frame. At this point, the frame is fully field stripped, so we'll go ahead and set that aside. Bringing our attention back to the slide, we'll go ahead and flip it upside down. We're gonna go ahead and push forward and up on our recoil spring assembly so it slides out of the slide. Next, we'll push this barrel down, slide it forward, and back up and out of the slide. At this point, we have the P365 completely field stripped, so we'll go ahead and get to cleaning. Today, we're gonna be using this Pro Shot cleaning kit. It's got absolutely everything we need, all included, to get this job done. We're gonna go ahead and start with their one-step CLP and put some in the slide, in and on the barrel, on the recoil spring assembly, and inside the frame and fire control unit. And you can put some in the mag too to clean that up if you'd like. We'll go ahead and grab this cleaning brush from the kit and brush down all of these parts, trying to remove some of that old grime. Next, we're going to go ahead and bring our attention back to the barrel, grab our wire brush, and pass this through the barrel a couple of times, just to get out all that grime in the rifling. Next, we'll grab a cotton patch and pass this through the barrel a few times until it comes out clean. Lastly, for the barrel, we're going to go ahead and grab our cotton brush, put just a little bit more CLP onto it, and pass it through the barrel, just to make sure this is all lubricated and clean. At this point, our P365 is all cleaned up. You can go ahead and add some extra lubricant at this point, but the one-step CLP does actually have some lubricant included, so we're going to call this good. Reassembling the P365 is pretty easy. We're going to start with our slide and barrel, and rotating the barrel in this orientation, we're going to set it down into the slide, pushing it forward and bringing it back so that that barrel sits and locks in the slide. So we're going to go ahead and grab our recoil spring assembly. There are two different ends of this guy, a circular end and a rectangular end. We're going to go ahead and place the rectangular end in the slide towards the muzzle of the gun in this recess, just like so. We'll go ahead and push a little bit of forward pressure onto that recoil spring assembly, and it'll set on this recess in the barrel, just like that. We'll go ahead and grab the frame and line up these two pegs on the frame with these two recesses on the slide, sliding it on just like that. From this point, all we have to do is grab the slide and with a little bit of force, pull it back onto the frame. Once this is pulled back, we're going to go ahead and flip up the slide stop. And as you can see, when we do that, that takedown lever pops back into place, completely finishing the assembly of the gun. We can go ahead and drop that slide. And again, we are clear. Perform a quick function check. Trigger breaks. We'll go ahead and reset that trigger. And trigger breaks again. We can go ahead and finish it up with our mag, and that is all there is to it. Our P365 has been field stripped, cleaned, lubricated, and reassembled.